Well, let's check the stagecoach. Nope. Any new trinkets that I could be interested in? Doesn't seem like it. Oh yeah. What about the mission then? I do need to level my cove for sure. Lost and found. What was that? It's not Gentle Tide. That's the only event that I know of from this area. What is this? Plus XP. Wow, that's really good actually. It's really good. I don't see any point of doing like a level 5 missions. You see... Okay, actually, a good question. Can a level 6 character do those kind of missions? Oh, they can. And I'm pretty sure this is max level, right? Yeah, okay. So basically level 5s are fine. I can always do them. So it's not a problem to get more levels after level 5. It cannot be worse than that already. It can only get better, because you get better equipment and so on. Right. Do you even get better equipment? What is the point of getting level 6, actually, now that I think about it? Don't you get, like, your equipment maxed at level 5 anyway? Potentially? Yeah. Why do you even need level 6? Is that skills or something? No, it's also level 5. What do you get at level 6? Well, anyway, that's all besides the point. The point is, we need those two areas at level 5. That means I should either do one of them, or I could go for another level 1 mission instead. That's also fine, but, you know, why though? Let's just do another mission, another leveling mission. So let's say a Vestal, not for this one, let's say like for this, for example. It would be for some town event, I suppose, either for Silence and the Crypts, which I assume should actually give me more Resolve XP and something for my next quest, which is pretty useless, actually. Or just go for Lost and Found. I'm not sure what Lost and Found is. Maybe let's try to do that instead. And we go for it with, for sure, one of my lepers, because there are a lot of them. So yes, this is happening. Maybe just use my Abomination, actually. Like my full Abomination squad, actually. With Jester and with one of my Vestals. I think that was the squad. Okay. I'm okay with that. And what can I do with Stress Relief? You can be put there, maybe. I'm not even sure I'll need you, ever. I might just not use you anymore, but we'll see about that. And then I kinda want to get rid of Guilty Conscience. I don't like this description, I don't know, bears the crushing guilt of deeds real and imagined. I have no idea whatsoever what it means, but I don't like that I have no idea what it means. It means it might be anything, so let's just get rid of it. I don't know. I don't know, man. And then, is there anything else that would be particularly bad? Let's get rid of, like, Egomania or something. I have a lot of money anyway. I need to do something with that. And get rid of Rabies. And there is also one more disease, which is Grey Rot, that also should be gotten rid of. Any upgrades that I can do? What about the Abomination? Hell yeah. Vestal, no. Leper, yes. Any other leper, maybe? What about you? Not really, no. Okay, if I don't really care what leper to use, maybe I should look at the traits more carefully. This is pretty good. On guard is good. Cove Explorer actually makes me want to do Cove with this character, so... And I am doing Cove, so yeah. Sounds like a decent idea. Okay, fine, I'm sold. So I will be doing you, which means you should get some upgrades as well, and then also some upgrades for my Jester. And skills. So in terms of skills... Yeah, so I've got a tip that apparently Battle Ballad affects everyone, not just one target, and it can stack, in fact, which means I'm definitely using it. I guess, like, Dirk Stab is kinda pointless, I'm not using it anyway. I still have my Finale, I still have my Slice Off, and I still can do anything, and can also buff everyone. So yeah, I'm definitely using that. How much better does it become? That's a bit ridiculous, honestly. That's a bit ridiculous as is. I will max it. I guess I should do Inspiring Tune. And everything else as well, why not? How much better does Finale become? Just some accuracy? Is that it? Some crit modifier? Yeah, sure, whatever. I guess, do some upgrades there as well. I'm not even sure if I need them, honestly. Maybe this is good enough already. I definitely do want more upgrades for Vestal, but she already has them. And Abomination... Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure what I really need. I need Manacles. Manacles need to happen. But then, like, I don't know. What do I need? I didn't really use him as that much in his beast mode yet. Maybe I should just not do anything yet and just wait a bit and see if I can use a bit more of his beast mode and then discern what skills are better and focus on them then. Something like that. Well, for now, this will be the setup. In terms of trinkets, there is no reason getting any protection trinkets on my leper. Let's be real, he's not dying ever. So just get some accuracy, maybe with surgical gloves. And then maybe like a crescendo box, I suppose. Yeah, something like this. You get like one healing item and maybe a Seer Stone. Well, maybe 2 healing items after all. Jester definitely needs something for his protection though. I'm not really feeling safe with him. He just has a bit too low HP. And yeah, I don't like it much. So at least something. And then Seer Stone. Normally like this. And some more items on my Abomination as well. Definitely the Candle. And then Bracer, I suppose. Yeah, something like this. I can use some protection on him. I can. Should I? I think it's not necessary in this setup, especially if my Vestal has 2 healing things already, so I think we should be fine. Let's go for the Cove and let's go for this event. Why this event? Because of town event. Is that the idea? Maybe something else? No? No? Oh yeah, maybe not. Okay, I'm just doing this one then. Whatever. Some food. It's Cove, so all of the shovels for sure. Some medicinal herbs, maybe 3 of them. Yeah, I'm saving them until later for sure. Some keys, some holy water, 3 maybe. Some anti-venoms, some bandages. Some torches. And that's about it. Yeah, let's go. I can sell a lot of trinkets if I want to. I'm basically only using like the last 2 rows. Not even that. Honestly, even less than that. Like, only a very select few of them. By the way, I can definitely sell this Book of Sanity. This is a duplicate, so I don't need 2 of them ever. Yes. Well, there are a lot of trinkets that I could sell, but for now it's fine. And let's go. Yeah, my point is I potentially have a lot more gold than what is currently being shown. I just don't really need to sell them yet. But I might do so at any point. Let's go. So we need to collect something.
Recover these lost shipments of rarities.
Lost shipments of rarities. Did I do this particular quest before? I'm not entirely sure. I should actually have a lot of scouting in this mission. I have a guy with plus 10% scouting in this area. And my Seer Stone is with me, obviously, so... So yeah, that's that's ridiculous. Can you, like, one-shot anyone? If not, then I definitely should just buff. Okay, that's just bonkers. That is ridiculous. And it can stack as well. Yeah. Yeah, about that. Just kill the stingers, probably. I'll need to deal with the troll. But probably my leper should be the one who attacks him first. And then we see how that goes. Can you just kill him? Perfect. Then all I need to do is just to get rid of the stinger. So one bad, I suppose, thing you could say about this buff is that you will not be able to apply it on the very first turn. Because I'm pretty sure the speed rolls already happened before and they cannot be affected anymore, even if you apply further buffs to speed. They only start affecting you starting from the next turn. At least from what I remember about it. I don't even need to, like, buff it more at this point. I don't need to do anything in particular, actually. I don't really need to do... How many rounds? No, it's 3 rounds. It's 3 rounds. It's 4 points to 3 rounds. That's a lot of damage anyway. That's a lot of damage. Okay, and... can we actually deal with this bulwark? 75% protection. Do I transform? And see what's up with that? Do I, like, have anything... like, I don't know, blight? Bleed? Not with this thing, no. So AoE, then just a normal attack pretty much. Then a slam that propels myself. Debuffs on dodge and speed versus the opponent. Seems pretty useless. Rage is okay though. Well, let's buff, I suppose. I don't know. Those things are unpleasant to deal with when you don't have any armor pierce. Well, potentially you can finish it off. Why did it lose protection? Was it a buff from something? Huh. Okay, so it doesn't have 75% protection naturally. Good to know. Can't really do anything about this chest, so just open it normally. Okay, okay, that's why I did it with Jesta. I hoped his trap disarm would work, and it should have like 100% trap disarm, but apparently no, apparently it doesn't work on those chests. Good to know, good to know. I was trying to counteract this, but wasn't good enough apparently. What was this curia? Oh, the fish. Missed that. Do I care about the fish? Well, kinda. Why not? That's a lot of stuff, potentially, yeah. I can, I guess, eat some of the food. So, let's continue to this hallway for now. Just one curio there, though. Maybe, like, scouting crits or something. When I arrive at the end of this hallway. That is possible. I'm not getting this citrin out. Can just remove it. Jade? Instead of what? Instead of shovels? I don't know about that. I might actually need those shovels. I'm not convinced I will not need them. No, I think jade is fine. I can just get rid of it. Any scouting? Actually, no. Scouting crit doesn't even help there. I already have my scouting out into those further rooms. So I'll need to backtrack regardless. I guess I will backtrack from this hallway. At least that seems the easiest to backtrack from later.
A fortune.
Okay.
Waiting to be spent.
A battle, another battle. Secret room. And that might change my plans. Maybe after all, I should go in this direction first. It's a lot of hungers. I might just use my firewood at some random point. I don't really like need it necessarily. Just to get the slot freed. Okay. Let's go top first. Wait a minute. How?
With a singular purpose.
What? Don't you have like 100% trap disarm? Maybe you shouldn't do it from the, you know, from the longest distance possible. Maybe you should like get a bit closer to the trap before you interact with it. Because that shouldn't have happened. Let's be real. What is this? Ancestor's Relic. A massive crate containing some terrible relic from a forgotten corner of the world. I wouldn't be surprised if it actually is... That's the first time I've seen it. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's a fight. Actually. So let's start doing something with it, starting with the key. Shovel. Torch. Anti-venom. Bandage. Holy water. Medicinal herbs. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, just open it then. Oh, that's the quest item. God damn it. Okay, I see. Well, it's not like I really needed those items anymore anyway, so whatever. Alright, we kinda need to do some stress relief ideally in this fight, if we can. I don't even like need to kill them. Okay, I can do Beast Bile, I suppose. Do some blight damage. Maybe that will help. I'm just doing sparring tunes for now. And you can just stun. I can deal with Stress Wave actually, it's not that bad. Especially on my Abomination. More Beast Biles. No, at this point it's not even, it doesn't even make any sense, just do Absolution. Fine, fine. Then we definitely kill it. Good enough. And just stun the wide mouth, I suppose. Just no crit, please. Just no crit and we're golden. Do Solemnity. Do Inspiring Tune. I would like one more turn of just healing, if possible. Absolution. Solemnity, I suppose. I do need to do some stuns, though. Like right now, for example. Okay, and yeah, one more just turn of you going. And maybe one more turn of Abomination going. Though that's not even necessary, honestly. But yeah, I guess like one more Absolution helps. Why not? And just kill him.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Sure. Fated. Okay, that sounds really good. Sounds really good. Pretty rare quirk, it seems like. Fated. Don't know how good it is exactly, but anything that gives you more chance to hit is generally pretty solid. Do I manacles one of them? Maybe. That's a good target for the stress wave. I'm okay with that. Can you kill the second one? Not exactly. Okay. I do need some inspiring tunes though. Maybe on yourself even. Well, maybe for the leper for now. And then we'll see. You probably just heal the party. I can kill those wide mouths at any time. With anyone, really. Good. Can we kill the shaman now? The oracle? Do the manacles. In fact, kill anyone else first. In fact, you can heal even. Then you kill this one, and Jester, I suppose, kills the second one. Or not. Well, something like that. This is also good enough.
Destroy them all.
More slices. And... resists, huh? Solemnity then. And I should be able to kill it with Vestal. If Vestal doesn't miss. Good. Tapestry is really good. I don't really need those things necessarily. Can combine torches and then what? And then what? Do I need anti-venoms? Do I need food? I don't really need food, but I might. Still might. I should use firewood, to be honest. Yeah, I should use it. But for now, though, I guess just anti-venoms, maybe? Anti-venoms is, they're not really necessary normally. Yeah, sure. Just get deeds. What is this? Pool of water cupped in smooth stone. Its color looks slightly off. Well, that seems like exactly the sort of thing that I would need anti-venom for. But let's try using medicinal herbs anyway. And holy water as well. Nope. Nope. Well then, you just use it. Resilience is heightened. Completely useless. That's a trap. Let's continue there for now. And do I even need those crests really? I don't know. I don't know, man. It's a lot of crests.
Paid for in blood.
I really should use this firewood. Well, for now though, there is still a secret room. Let's be real. There is a secret room and there are 2 more of those relics. There is no way I have space for all of that. It's a lot of stuff. I don't know, man. Not happening, let's be real. And I definitely should use this firewood. Right now, in fact. So.
Together, furtive and vulnerable.
I don't really need to do anything. I think feast is fine. I can get rid of some of my food at least this way. Sanctuary? You don't have a sanctuary, huh? Are you the same Vestal that I used just now? That's actually kind of okay. I don't even mind it. I can do some more fighting if I really need to. Psych up. Okay, maybe. Let's start with that. I can get rid of stress later. Stress is not a problem. Then I guess quarantine. I should probably ignore stress, to be honest. Yeah. Well, something like Reflection and something like Tiger's Eye, maybe, for my Leper. Good enough. Honestly, ambushes are not even bad at this point. It's just more fights to get some loot from, you know? So it's not like I even mind that as much. I'm not sure if I should even use my medicinal herbs on that. That honestly might be a mistake. I'm still using it. But maybe I should still save them for later, honestly. What? Okay, nothing apparently. So we just go back and immediately have a fight. Well then. Let's actually do some buffing. This might be a bit of a longer fight. Good. Can I maybe knock back one of those wide mouths? Can you kill them? Sometimes, but knocking them back might be better. Or just killing them. That's also pretty nice if you can do that. Manacles the Madman, probably. Yeah. Decent. Stun. Should have probably healed my Leper. Okay, the idea is we just kill the Oracle now. With anything, really. Man, that's some crits. It's 14%. It's not even that much. Just Calamity, please. And also, let's just start doing some stress relief immediately, because I don't really see why not. Probably heal my Leper. And I want some inspiring tunes from my Jester. Maybe even 2 of them, in fact. Stunning? No. Okay, good. Then one more inspiring tune, and if nothing changes, we just win.
Well struck.
Like this, yes.
These nightmarish
I don't
creatures can
need
be
food.
They can be beaten.
That's unnecessary. Okay, do we use a shovel on this obstacle, or do we go, like, all the way around it? I guess so. I guess we just use it. We have 4 shovels, so... yeah, saving them seems unnecessary at this point. But first, though, what is the curio? A chest. Oh, well, that was easy. Definitely expected to
Another mariner.
do some tough choices, but it wasn't necessary. What is the next thing? Battle, then curio, then another battle. And another random battle right now. Okay, positioning seems fine. Let's continue. Ideally, we just get rid of the Enchantress. Ballad is okay, but it's not necessary at this point. Just kill it. If we just kill one enemy in this fight, the rest is not a problem, so... don't see much of a point to start it with buffing. I can heal. I guess I should do Solemnity at least. But I don't even need to heal, really. Leper is never dying, let's be real. Not from HP loss, anyway. He might die, like, from other reasons, but not from HP loss. That is not how this particular Leper dies, or any of them, really.
This expedition at least was a success.
I can get... no, I shouldn't. I shouldn't get rid of my holy water. Crests? Honestly, I think I would rather have 750 gold now than a stack of crusts, right? Most likely, though, I'll still discard it later, so it doesn't really matter. Well, whatever. Continue. Hunger, yes. And immediately a battle. Oh, a lobster. Well, if we can stun it, that would be ideal. Can actually just blight it. It's not a lot of damage. Maybe it's a good idea. You're the only one who can stun it realistically. Well, other than Vestal. So you should just start working on that. Maybe that's a good idea overall. Let's do some buffing. And then ideally, you just do some damage. It's decent damage. And you do the stun, no? No. Do I still have my bandages? I should. Yes, I do. So it's not a problem. Well, it can't get through anyway, so who cares? Can you stun it though? No, but really though. More battle ballads? Yeah. This is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. 44% chance to crit, by the way. God damn. Stun? Nope. Well, still resist all of it, so doesn't really matter. Let's go for the throat this time. My leper should kill it pretty easily. Can maybe... Maybe what? Just hit the wide mouth, I suppose. We should be able to finish the Crusher with leper. And maybe someone else, maybe Vestal. This should be enough, right? If you hit. Actually, not necessarily. Wow. Definitely expected to be able to finish it. Welp. That seems to be good enough. No stress at all on any of my guys. Seems good. I would like to have one more slot, just for gold. I still need my holy water. This is all discardable, but I still will need 3 slots for the secret room. And 2 more slots for relics. For quest objects. So yeah, I think one of those trinkets has to go. And we just get some gold. No. Please just gold. And that's it, right? Yep. Guess I can just use the fish normally. Okay, that's fine. More gold. Bandages, I suppose. Yeah, I can actually... Probably I should discard the speedstone at this point. And I still can discard one more thing. Potentially later. But for now, though, it's okay. We can just continue. One enchantress, the rest is irrelevant. Though, honestly, enchantresses are also pretty irrelevant if I have a jester in my team.
Precision and power.
Okay. Well, I don't really care about that, but... Regardless, though, let's just stun the enchantress. Let's deal with her first anyway, even though she doesn't really present any threat. Still. So is Wide Mouth. I don't know. Can you just kill it?
A decisive pummeling.
You definitely do Inspiring Tune on yourself. And ideally we just finish the fight. Yep.
Success so clearly.
I mean, I can get the deeds.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
The problem is I cannot get rid of any of those items yet. Well, aside from bandages, I can get rid of bandages. Bandages are fine at this point. Yeah. It might go pretty badly though. I shouldn't do that, I think. I think I should just go like this. There is some very, very bad scenario that could happen if I throw away those bandages. If I meet any of those lobsters. It's very unlikely, but it could go very badly. So I think I would just stay on the safe side, honestly. Get this thing. Okay, that's fine. I don't need anti-venoms. Ignore the secret room for now. How many torches do I have? Couple more. I can use one more after that. But preferably I shouldn't use the last one until I'm like 100% sure there is nothing else in this dungeon. Can you kill this thing? Good. Buff, probably. This might be a long fight. Just stun, I guess? Maybe just Beast's Bile?
Impressive.
And then I guess you stun one of them. Why not? So what does this do? Is this how they get their plus 25%? Yep. Yep. So the target, the enemy that did that gets the buff. And the other target, its target gets guarded by it. I see. That's what happens. Do more bile. The Oracle dies now, very quickly. Just do more ballad, I suppose, why not? That's the last one though, most likely. Oracle dies anyway, I don't really need to do anything with it. And I just need to get through those protection things. It's a lot of them. But maybe just one more stun. And we can start working on the first bulwark instead. Now it has protection. Perfect. Just what I wanted to see. Stun it? Nope. Inspiring Tune? Well, let's just hit it then. Not much I can do.
The slow death, unforeseen,
Stun?
unforgiving.
I can do Inspiring Tunes, but then again, I can just kill him like that. He's dead now. And now we can just start working on the second bulwark. Just heal everyone, I suppose. I could do some stress relief, potentially. Should I? Not on the Leper. Leper can always do some Solemnity in future fights, in like future dungeons, if he really needs that. And also on Abomination it's not necessary, so I think I'll just leave it like that. It's just, it's potentially my last fight in this dungeon. That could be the case. Oh yeah, I can do one Solemnity, it's fine. But that's about it though. Inspiring Tune? Or just Battle Ballad? Can I heal? Not really. It doesn't really matter who kills it. Oh yeah, well, you do Inspiring Tune on the Abomination then, and I guess Leper kills it. Works for me.
Singular strike. Remind yourself
Well.
that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Well, we will return there eventually. I can get deeds, I suppose. Deeds are okay-ish. I'll use this holy water. Yeah, sure, something like that. And not portraits though, let's just continue for now. That's fine.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Should do that on the way back. Okay, one more fight, one more chest, and that's it. I can actually try to knock back the Crusher. It's just 40%, whatever, just hit it normally. Not the most effective turn from them. Let's buff us. At least I definitely do want some speed for later rounds. Okay, well, and that's why I brought all of those bandages, actually. This fight so far goes like according to my very worst scenario that I mentioned when I was talking way back about those bandages. It is not yet as bad as it could be, but you know, that's... if it gets as bad as it could be, it would start like that, so that's definitely true. Those Crushers are... they can't really do anything anyway, though, while I have bandages, so it really is irrelevant. We should just kill Oracles. I do want one more stun, though. Really now. It's a lot of damage. It does seem good to instead focus on the Crusher, maybe. Oh yeah, can you just kill it? Stun, maybe Crusher again. I don't really need to heal, I think. This is the last fight, so who cares? Hit the Oracle. Hit the Crusher once. And then I would like to do some healing and stress relief. For example, with you for sure. Okay, good. And even if it goes once more, it shouldn't be a problem. Solemnity? I'll let it attack. The worst attack is Arterial Pinch, and even if it hits, I do still have some bandages that I don't really need anymore after this fight. Yeah, just Absolution for now. Like at least one round of stress relief is fine. Stun maybe? Solemnity maybe? And then one more Inspiring Tune. And we can kill it, honestly. It's fine. Though if it doesn't have any reinforcements yet, if you don't kill it, okay, then I'll think about it. 1 HP is just very pleasant to deal with. I can kill it at any point. Maybe one more Inspiring Tune on my Vestal. I think my Vestal is the only one, the only character for whom I care if she has any stress on. Since she might like participate in some other team composition. And they might not have Jester. And then I would like to get some full stress relief before the end of this dungeon. That might be relevant in the future. Long story short, maybe do one more inspiring tune, and then we win.
Inspiration and improvement.
There are still no reinforcements though. That's actually kind of shocking. Whatever. It's irrelevant at this point. Can just kill it. And then what? And then what? I'll need 5 spaces later. I don't have those spaces. So it's only those that are available. I think there is still a chest. No, I think there was a chest. So it's not sure if this gold pile will not grow anymore. It might grow. Yes, but then again, I might just take this for now. Because why not? It's not really a problem. Yeah, I can just do this for now. It's okay. Yes. Get rid of the onyxes. They are not happening. Use a shovel. Anything good? Yeah, some gold, but not much. Onyxes are not relevant now. Cannot really use them. And then my last relic, which will go instead of this shovel, for example. Like this. Continue though? No, continue. Go to the secret room next. And I will get rid of this sapphire, I suppose.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of
well, technically gold is worse, so I suppose it will be gold instead, like this. That's the ticket. Unless I want to exchange it for maybe crests. Which honestly might be the case. It might be better. I don't really want crests anymore. Well, that many of them. I do want some. But honestly, 1000 gold might be better. Yeah, and this will be the setup. And now let's go back. Decent amount of gold. And purely deeds in terms of heirlooms. Vertigo. Lethargy. Well, you will need some hospital time for sure.
A finely crafted instrument.
One weapon free upgraded. Interesting.
Yours for the taking.
New quirk. Doesn't matter. Cured. Quirk removed. Nothing new though, okay. Oh, that was the lost and found. Oh, I see. In the end, the hours of rooting through the old barrels and forgotten weapon racks bore fruit. Yeah, that was the event that I got from the cove thing. I think actually I will probably do maybe even one of those next. Can I get level 3 from one of those missions? It's just 2 XP that I need for my bounty hunter. I don't even care as much about grave robber, honestly, so I think I'm just doing this. And just get some XP for ruins. Yeah, maybe. I'll just do it in this video then, I guess, because it will be pretty short. So, for that, I just need a new team. I don't really care who goes. I think I'll just use Bounty Hunter as position 1. Then Grave Robber, then like Occultist, I guess? Or Antiquarian. It really doesn't matter. Let's just use Occultist. I'm not getting them to level 3 anymore in this playthrough, I think. Most likely I'm not, so whatever. And just a Vestal. This will be the team. Any stress relief? Actually, though, I can do some stress relief for my shield breakers. I don't have to, but then again, they are not really doing anything at the moment, so why not? Sure, I guess. It's wasted money, though, pretty much, but whatever. Then definitely some disease treatment. Okay. And that seems to be it, really. Let's continue with upgrades. So I can upgrade some weapon. You have like best weapons already, right? Crusader. What if I just do a weapon upgrade of rank 5 right now? I will need to do that eventually anyway. And then I can just do this upgrade maybe for my... for whom? I mean, I will need to do that for all of them, really. It really doesn't matter. I can just start with Highwayman, I suppose. Just do this. Okay, but... back to the squad I was planning on using, though. Do you have all of your upgrades? No. I think it's worth it to do all of the upgrades even for people that I'm not planning on using anymore after this mission. Since it might be a Shambler mission. Like, if there is a Shambler, then all of those things are relevant. They are actually relevant. And, you know, it's... I would like, if it's a Shambler mission, to actually win the Shambler fight. Because relics from this fight might be pretty decent. Yeah, let's go. Relics. Some protection relic on my bounty hunter, just because he is not naturally position 1, so maybe heavy boots. Not even necessarily heavy boots, honestly. Maybe just, where's the head? This head. Like this one. And then some random crescendo box, or even the candle. Candle also gives dodge. Also, you also should have something. Maybe boots at least. Crescendo box then. You get the bracer, and you also get the... someone needs to get the seer stone. I guess it should be you. Maybe a cultist. A cultist doesn't really care as much. Something like this. I don't know. And then healing. And more healing. Basically, I'm easily winning this. The only thing I really need to prepare for is the Shambler. So in case there is a Shambler, what do I do? That's the question. Right? Because everything else is irrelevant, honestly. Also, if I'm using him as position 2, I should go for a stun. Like this. Yeah, something like this. Well, that should be good enough. Let's go. So I'm just doing the short mission. Well, just to get like XP for ruins and just to get finally my level 3 on Bounty Hunter and Grave Robber as well. 1 stack of food. 3 shovels, maybe, yeah. 1 stack of torches. What is the area? Ruins? I don't remember ruins that much. Some holy water though, just in case. And just in case, maybe like couple bandages. And maybe even medicinal herbs, just to use for curios. Yeah, whatever. Because I don't really need money anymore. I have a lot of money. I'm not really afraid of like spending it unproductively. It doesn't do anything anymore.
Be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Books. Oh joy. I guess you can just read those books. I'm not using you most likely anymore. Skilled Gambler. Very nice. Well, I can actually use some stuff. Key? Nope. Holy water? None of this makes any sense whatsoever. Just use it normally, I suppose. Claustrophobia. Yeah, I guess I should have done it with someone else instead. That makes sense. Maybe with my occultist even. Because negative quirk on my bounty hunter means I need to actually get rid of it now. And on occultist I could have just forgotten about it later. It doesn't really matter. Oh yeah. Do the trap. Get the torch. Not a lot of fights yet. What are we doing? Room battles. There are some, apparently. Okay. That's garbage. Just arbalists. Aside from those arbalists, that's basically nothing.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
So, can you just kill the arbalist? I'm pretty sure occultist can pull it towards me. Like this. I don't exactly care about those rebel anyway.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Nope. I don't really need to heal. It should be fine. Just kill him.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Does this attack like deplete our torch? I see. Not a big deal.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Okay. Well, you kill the arbalist, I suppose. And ideally, someone should finish off the soldier. Not Vestal, probably, though. Yeah, but you, for example. Can you kill it with something else? Not really, okay. Just with this attack, then. We'll need to use another torch after that.
Unnerved, unbalanced. As the light gains purchase,
I can just uppercut it.
that purpose is made clear.
And then, if we can kill the arbalist, it would be the best. Not sure we actually can. Can do some damage, though. I'm sorry, what? Blight worked? Oh, it's bleed resistant. It's not blight resistant, I see. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. Probably better to just do daggers instead.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope.
Get the stuff. There is more room battles apparently. Like this one, for example, yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, let's just use it with you instead. What about medicinal herbs? What?
A handsome reward.
That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Okay, sure, sure. What about trap disarm? You can do it. Yeah? What do you even mean, cleanse the maiden? How does that help? Same idea, pretty much. Just kill those two, leave the rebel for last. This time it's actually just rebel, so I can safely ignore it until the very end. Though honestly, I do have a strong healer in my squad now. So the only bad thing that could happen is just crits. And in terms of doing crits, honestly, Bone Rebel is as bad as Bone Soldier, for example. At least, probably. So, I don't know. I guess it doesn't even matter anymore in those kind of missions. Who exactly do we face? They are all approximately as bad. Or as good as one another.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Unless they do some stress damage. That's the only thing where it matters, actually. Alright. One more battle. Maggots. Maggots also are relevant somewhat.
Executed with impunity. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
So this last room will definitely contain a fight. And the trap, apparently.
Cruel machinations.
I can actually use some food. I don't mind that.
Purpose. The light, the promise of
Yeah?
safety.
Absolved of a sin. Hieromaniac quirk removed. Okay, that's actually very good then. I like that. Just kill the courtier. Acolyte also needs to die though. Oh, okay then, okay. I see. I see your point. I can just kill you maybe. Just blight you. You'll die. Already.
Obliterated.
And might even die faster if I do something like this. Yep. Immediately even. Just do some damage. I can just win at this point, it doesn't matter anymore. I think I am not using Occultist anymore. Because I would need to get him to level 3 and it's just too much work. And I don't see, like, what's the point exactly of it would be. So, yeah, his stress doesn't matter. And Bounty Hunter definitely goes to a stress relief facility after that. So it also doesn't really matter.
Decimated.
In other words, I can safely finish this combat as quickly as I want, really.
Death by inches.
What is this? No, continue. What is this? Oh, Abomination Relic. I see. Get the stuff. What is the worst thing that I have? Torches, definitely, and then a key, I suppose, or something like that. Okay. And that's it. I should get my level 3 after this mission.
All by whole. We reclaim what is ours.
And that is definitely the case. Okay. And I think I'm done with this dungeon. I'm done with level 1 missions. From this point on, it will be... the very least, it would be level 3 and above. Plus damage to ranged skills. Does she have any ranged skills, though? Alright, well. Anything new?
Feel it. The walls between the sane world and that unplumbed dimension.
Not really, though my shield breaker is unavailable for 1 more week, so... we'll deal with that, though. I do have some choice now. There are a lot of heroes potentially available. Okay, well, we'll continue in the next one, though. And for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you there.